Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambala, pastor of St. Malachy Catholic Church in Sterling Heights. Welcome to Saints of the Summer. Today is June the 25th. Our saint today is Saint Eurosia, who passed away in 714. Now, she grew up in what's now modern-day Spain in the Pyrenees Mountains. Now, let me give you a little Spanish history. Spain, of course, was part of the Roman Empire for many, many years until the Visigoths and Vandals came over the Pyrenees Mountains and conquered Spain. They were Arian Christians who later on converted to Catholic Christianity. And, many great saints, such as Saint Isidore of Seville, were from there, patron saint of farmers. And there was, a lot of Catholic education going on. And then one day, the Moors, who lived across the Straits of Gibraltar in what's now modern-day Morocco, basically surprised the kingdom and came in with a huge army. And they were Muslims. And in one battle, conquered the kingdom. And the Moors came and took over all the sides. Only way up in northern Spain in Asturias did the Spanish have any kind of resistance. The Moors were now ruling everywhere, and the Moorish king, wanted to do in Spain what they would have done in Morocco, add daughters of nobility to his harem. Harems were political instruments of these emirs of that time. You would take brides from different powerful families across your kingdom, thus uniting those families to you personally. In fact, it was done in Jewish society as well thousands of years ago. Solomon and David practiced the same thing. So did all the pharaohs of Egypt. It's nothing unique to Mohammedanism that this would happen. But this was the practice. And of course, I mentioned, St. Eurosia is born of nobility, a wealthy family up in the Pyrenees. The now head of the king of the kingdom was a Muslim, wants to, get that family loyal to him, so wants to bring that woman into his harem. But of course, there's one condition to all these marriages. The woman entering the harem has to become a Muslim. And Eurosia would have none of it. She absolutely refused. She was not going to give up her faith. And she flees. She flees into the mountains. And for the longest time, she hid out in those mountains and couldn't be found. She had this knack of finding a cave here or a pile of bushes there, wherever she would hide. She dodged lookout parties all of the time. And it almost became like a legend that Eurosia is out there and they just can't find her. After many years of looking for her, in fact, almost giving up looking for her, one of these days a Moorish soldier saw smoke rising, and it was a campfire, and it was Eurosia's campfire, and he snuck up behind her and grabbed her and dragged her to the Moorish court. Of course, living out in the wilderness like that, Eurosia was pretty rough, to look at that time, with living like that in the wilderness. And so the kingdom wanted nothing to do with her and happily respected Eurosia's right to stay a Christian, but then punished her for not marrying him by having her put to death.